Hi, could you tell me your name and where you're working?
Okay, so I'm Anna Brunet. I'm the executive assistant for the Paul Lott Group that works through the Keller Williams Brandywine Real Estate office.
Okay, and what brought you to want to be Paul's executive assistant?
So my background's actually in legal. I was an administrative assistant and a paralegal at different points. Kind of went through that and wasn't really getting anywhere. I was kind of stuck in those positions and there wasn't a way to move up unless I went back to school, which was not an option. So I started looking outside of the legal industry and found an executive administrative assistant position for Paul within the real estate industry. And real estate is something that I always knew was a good place to be in, but I'm not a salesperson, so it didn't make sense for me. But when I realized that I had an option of doing admin stuff while also being in the real estate industry, it felt like a great time to kind of take that leap of faith and try it out.
Right. What was the interview process like?
It was extensive. They hired an outside company that went through, I think, like 200 resumes, and then they picked, I think it was like the top 10, and then set up interviews for that. And so I just was fortunate enough to be able to make it through that whole process.
Oh, great. And I've heard that they still have you doing some type of training to get you really...
I'm on a coaching program where for the first 6 months of my hire, the same company takes the time to kind of explain what that role is, which is great because then it frees Paul up to actually do what he loves to do, which is sell real estate.
Right. Great. Well, thanks. So all of us had done a quote, so I would love to hear what your quote was.
Yeah, my quote was, "In everything you do, do it with excellence." And it was put in as anonymous, but it's kind of a mixture of a Bible verse and my mother, who kind of instilled that in us, that regardless of what your status in life is, you make sure that you do what you do with excellence, and that it's done right the first time. You don't try and cover stuff up or make excuses. You just do it. That's it.
And do you have any tips for anybody that might be watching this video?
So my tip would just be to take the time to actually find out who it is that you're going to work with if you're going to start doing anything, regardless of what it is in life. We're talking real estate, and so it's really important to make sure that the person that you're going to hire on to work with you has your interests in mind and not their own.